Today we're going to do a reading, and the question I have is around what's going to happen no matter who they put in office with the country. Are they planning on all out chaos within the country? War? Are they planning on destruction of the United States? No matter who gets in, is this what they have planned for us after January? What is it they have planned? The universe give us an answer. And the deck I am using is the Zombie Tarot. They're going to be fitting for this question I have. Okay, just see. So, what is the energy of this whole thing? So, the energy is around the Nine of Cups. They want you to prepare. They want you to prepare because they're going to create chaos and you'll have to have your own means to protect yourself. You notice here in the card, what do you see? You see the nine. You use this as a good luck card. And if you're properly protected, properly have supplies, you will be fine. That's the overall theme and vibe is to prepare for what's coming. So yeah, they're definitely planning on extreme chaos and damage. So let's roll these up here. So then, oh my goodness. And so what they're going to do is they're going to cause a lot of hardship and anguish. They're going to bring a lot of sadness upon the people of the country. And they're going to do it through supply chain, decimating the supply chain, making sure that certain things that you need will not be available, right? The Nine of Hazards, which is a Pentacle card. So this is the Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles in traditional deck is really around fulfillment, having everything a slow process. But here you can see people are trying to find food and there won't be much of it. And which means it goes back into this card here is that you have to be prepared to protect what you have and protect those who you love. And the only joy you're going to find will be the things that you can do yourself because they're going to try to take away from you all the happiness, all your memories, your Christmases, your Thanksgivings, your birthdays. They want to destroy it. So, right now, what I am seeing is that there's going to be some chaos. How bad, I don't know. But I am also seeing a transformation of a shift in power, a change. And this is a soul card. So, they're going to be playing heavily on people's soul in order to push their initiative and their agendas. So I'm definitely seeing destruction and I'm seeing them wanting to bring about catastrophic changes at the expense of the American people. So the answer is yes, they are going to create complete chaos no matter who sits in that White House. One person, Kamala, they'll do it swift and quick. If it's Trump, they're going to do it where it's almost like a revolution on our hands, a civil war type of environment vibe. If you remember during the last one, they had Antifa and other organizations come in to burn down cities. So imagine that tenfold. That's what they have planned. And that's what I'm seeing, especially when you see something like the Five of Cups here, complete heartache. There is no happiness, nothing. That's what they have planned. And we look at the numerology here. What do we have? We have interesting nines attainment, but not the way that you want it. Attainment for them to cut off supply chains, attainment for them to make sure you have to protect yourself. So there's no security either. So the nine of the nine is an 18, which goes back to a nine, which is interesting. The five and the four is a nine, which again, 18, which goes back to a nine. And then you have a 9 and a 13. The 3 and the 1 is a 4. And the 9 and a 4 is a what? Is a 13. So what they're going to do is they're going to create chaos opportunities through miscommunication, propaganda, to bring them a sense of stability to a change to the country through chaos. Now, with that being said, let's look at Lenormand and see if it has any more details it can give us. What other information can we pull from here to see what type of nonsense they're going to be up to? What do they have planned? What are they going to do? Okay, one more time here. It's really unsettling because if you look at the way things are happening, it just doesn't stop. It keeps getting worse. We have massive inflation. We have grocery prices at an all-time high. People can't afford to eat. Individuals are having a hard time. No happiness, no stability. That's your fire energy, right? It just twisted. People are losing their jobs. I heard today that who was it, Amazon laid off, what was it, 14,000 or something like that? Because the people won't work who were remote, couldn't go in the office, so they get axed. Transformation through hardship. So they're definitely going to bring chaos. Tons of chaos. These people are diabolical. 3 is through communication. Birds, what do? They chatter, they talk, and there'll be new contracts in play that will force you to do things that you may not want to do. And it's because it's a 25 with the ace, potential possibilities, I keep saying that, they're going to make you have decisions that are hard. They're 5. They're going to make you struggle, right? Because the house, they want to control all. That's the 4. Remember, I said this was the 4 of the stability? It's their stability, the White House. They will control all things and push narratives to overturn the United States as you know it today. There's a change coming and it doesn't look good because either way we look, those who are controlling right now are planning complete destruction and total chaos. Now, is there any hope in this? Is there a way out? Is there a way out? Let me grab another deck. Hold on. We're going to turn to this deck, the Albino Way Tarot, to see if there's a way out of this mess. What can the people do to circumvent and not allow what they have planned to actually take place? Whoops. Let's find out. All right. So, what can the people do? That was weird. What can the people do? So, we see that they have planned for us chaos, destruction, complete control, commitments that you don't want to do. And even on this line here, you have a 12, which is a 3, plus the 7, 25 is a 7, which is a 10, which is a cycle. Right? It goes back to the 1, which is a 4 or 5, which is struggle for the people, but stability for tyrants. So, what can the people do? Is there any way out? How can they overcome this nonsense they have planned? Okay. The Tower. Balance, temperance. It's almost saying that the people have to get their hearts right because massive change will come. And if they continue to be divided and not balanced with moderation, then there'll be no good out of this. So the people have got to stop the division and focus on building together the 8 of Pentacles. So if the people will come together and unite as one, balance their differences for now to overcome what has been planned, then when the tower drops, when a sudden change occurs, it will be okay because they're now working together to overcome what's being in play. That's how you fight this. You have to put your differences aside, balance, moderation to overcome all the challenges they want to give you so that you can work together and build relationships with each other and not getting caught up on all the propaganda that's being pushed on the back end. And the numbers here, when you look at them, you have a 16, which is a 7, plus the 14, which is a 5. So 7 plus 5 is a 12, which goes back to a 3 again. So it's through communication we can build together and overcome what they have planned. That's a 3, plus the 8, which is 11, which is a master number. So which means we have to come together and make decisions as a whole to overcome the decisions of the tyrants. That's the message, and that is what I'm seeing. If you enjoyed this reading, drop your comments below, give it a like, give me your thoughts, and until next time, I'll see you in the next video. All right. Bye bye, everyone.